Hi, blessings, beautiful being. Thank you for being here. How are you? How's your week been? How are you faring today? Big deep breath. 6 months. You're 6 months in. You're halfway through the Gregorian calendar. So take a big deep breath. This is your space, the ground, and just be. This is your moment to take some time out with this full moon collective reading. Please remember it is a collective reading. So whatever card you've picked might have a personal message for you, but it is also generalized for the collective. So we are all one, as above, so below, all connected. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and don't try to make anything fit. Don't try to force anything. Don't try to make it work in your life. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate, and that's okay. If you want clarity, then reach out to me. And yeah, if you're after a personal reading, then also book in with me. I can do live readings or I can do recorded readings. So without further ado, let's jump in and see what message is for you. So this reading in this full moon at this time is actually going to be quite spiritual. They are Rumi cards. So I am going to actually read the Rumi card to you that you have chosen. So I really invite you to just sit in a quiet space, take a breath, let it land. It's only going to be a couple of minutes, but really feel each word and listen to each word. And there will be some clarity around that. However, for now, let's see what your special message is. And if you have chosen card one, stay with me. If you've chosen card two or three, then please, by all means, jump into the timestamps so that you can skip through. All right, I'm sending you lots of love. Let's begin. Blessings. If you have chosen card number one, your card is Celestial Rose of Ma. Oh, bit of a glare there. So I will invite you now to take a moment while I read to you what is actually in the book. And then I will pull a card for clarity. Usually I flip the camera over. However, I'm not going to do that just yet. I'll do that when I pull a card for clarity. So where is it? Number 10. Celestial Rose of Ma. The taste of bitterness becomes sweetness in love. The searching in the dark finds the light of faith revealed in love. The love transforms thistles into jasmine. Love layers heaven and gifts us with wings to soar into its mystery. Love transforms our every thought into a desire of the heart. O love, how divine is your luring? Beauty flows from your unseen face. Your very nature is radiant with joy. You manifest vibrant hues in every flower. How beautiful. Let me show you that again. Okay. What I'm getting. It must be just that my screen's so bright. Yeah, it is. It's actually glaring off the card. Okay. So your touch dazzles all creation. Every particle is attracted toward you, longing to unite and dwell in you. The Divine Mother offers me her rose. How rich that gift may be. I tear my flesh on its thorns, and my blood flows. I curse myself for carelessness, and yet in my desire to grasp this gift, it happens again and again. Then I realize such is its scent, its beauty. How can I be tentative in my approach? My senses are drenched in beauty, and I long to inhale the exquisite perfume, to reach for the velvet dew of the petals, soft and delicate under my touch. Perhaps I will be scraped and I will bleed. Yet that is not enough to deter me, to prevent me from accepting this gift. The magnificence of the bloom renders the struggle to enjoy it as worthy, noble, essential pursuit. Of course, I understand something so precious must be protected. It must be allowed to live. More than this, to thrive. So those thorns are hooks that allow for growth, for those that would hear the pain of the ascent of the rose's blooming heart. And those thorns are barbs that keep away those that would consume the creation without appreciating its worth and beauty. Yes, those thorns serve essential purpose. I cannot begrudge them, for I love the rose, and so I love what is necessary for her to be. So I love the thorns too. So take a minute and think about how that will feel, into how that resonates with you at this time. So basically seeing the beauty in the flower, but also seeing the beauty in the thorns as well. A spiritual gift is on its way to you. The celestial rose of the Divine Mother is a precious offering of sacred love to the soul. That love can lift you beyond what you have known, beyond self-imposed limits by the uplifting fragrance of grace. You will begin to think thoughts you have never dared think before. You will feel more moved by life. Excuse me. By its sacredness, in a way here, there, too elusive to you. You will feel ecstasy without apparent cause, and you will feel as though every breath is a seductive caress of the heavenly lover. Oh, amazing. You'll be open and surrendered in a way you have longed to be, but in a way you've never known quite how to go about. How beautiful. Oh my goodness. The spiritual gift signifies the ending of a period of suffering. I really hope you made it this far into listening to your card. And the opening up of the time of new opportunity, a flourishing and thriving release of your unique soul fragrance into the world. It is a gift worth having. Okay, so I am going to now flip the camera over, pull a tarot, and see how we can ground that message into what's happening into your life at the moment. So bear with me. I know this is a little bit different to the way that I normally do things, but this is just what I was called to do today. So this is what's happening. So there's your rose. Now, I don't think it's actually my camera. Oh, sorry, my dog's about to bark. He's chasing a rooster. I don't feel like it's actually my camera. I think it's actually the program that I'm using, because my camera was quite clear before in a different program. Okay, so connecting with the higher beings of card number 1. What is the clarity for the celestial rose of Ma, and whoever is chosen this beautiful card, receiving this special spiritual gift at this time? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. The King of Wands, taking action, being more powerful than any limiting beliefs, being more powerful than anything that is holding you back. The King of Wands is somebody that takes action. They're adaptable to their surroundings. They're adaptable to their environment. They can make do with whatever is happening at the time, and take action. Okay, so you have the King of Wands moving forward, taking action, really connecting in with your masculine energy, whether you're a man or a woman, connecting with your masculine energy and being adaptable. The King of Wands isn't someone so logical. They're more about their energy, using their energy wisely. So during this time, with this special gift, this special spiritual gift that is coming to you, really tap into your energy and how you're using that, and to move forward and to be adaptable to your environment and your surroundings. Things are shifting and changing for you. Go with it. You are more powerful. Yeah, look at that. You're more powerful than your limiting beliefs, or any of those limiting, what am I trying to say? I was going to say those things that are holding you back, but I don't like saying things. I'd rather go a little bit more in depth, but it's not coming to me now. It's not happening because you got temperance. So this pretty much exactly just confirms what I was saying. Temperance is about staying balanced, and really like staying balanced within your emotions, within your mind, your thoughts, within your actions. So aligning, making sure that you are aligned in your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. I done a weekly live reading in my Sacred Signs and Tarot group this morning, and it was very much around, taking aligned action, but not forcing anything. Because this is not the time for us to be forcing anything, or for us, to be trying to make things happen. If they're not happening, like, don't try and fit a square, what is it, a square box into a circle hole, or whatever that is. That saying. Don't try and make something fit if it's not. Don't try and force it. Just take aligned to action, small steps, and let things just flow. Don't try not to force anything, and don't be pulled out of your your emotional maturity or your emotional intelligence. Don't allow for your mind to run away with you and create scenarios. This is about just staying balanced, trusting the process. Okay. So I do feel like if you've chosen Celestial Rose of Ma, that whatever you're going through, whatever you're being through at the moment, or just recently, that there has been, I just feel like this heavy struggle of energy, and really having to like do this and do that and pull from here and pull from there, and there's like been this like back and forward, to and fro, this wobbly energy. However, you've still been taking action. And so this is about, okay, you've put the effort in, and now just the spiritual gift is here. The work that you put in is going to pay off. Just trust the process. Everything that you've been through has happened for a reason, is what I'm hearing. And so trust the process. Let's get one more card. My goodness. 2:30 in the afternoon, my wrist is going on. Confused. Okay. It's just the day for it, isn't it? Thank you. Oh, okay. You're going to get your moment of clarity. Anything goes today. You are going to get your moment of clarity. Yep. And it's going to, you might feel like it's a bit stagnant at the moment, but you are moving forward. It's just taking its time. There's more, there's more for you to learn. There's things for you to learn during this period. You might be feeling weary, worn out, just exhausted over it, or, it could be like energetically, emotionally, mentally. This is more energetically just tired. Just take some time to rest right now. You've got the King of Pentacles, like I mean, the Knight of Pentacles, it does move slowly, but it is going in the right direction. You might be doing some training, you might need to get some more experience. You could be just feeling worn out from all of the experience that you've just gained, or the experience that you are gaining right now. So it could feel like things are just a bit slow. Oh my goodness. But the Ace of Swords does represent that there is a new idea, or clarity, epiphany coming in here, and it's being directly downloaded to you from the universe. Okay, truth. So you are going to get your moment of clarity. It is coming. It's just taking its time. I know you're feeling worn out. However, this is actually teaching you the spiritual gift right now. Okay, so I am going to leave it there. Yeah, you've got the Queen of Swords. So be open to receiving. I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to jump into card number 2. Let go of any limiting beliefs or anything that is not serving you. Okay, it is not the time for you to fear. It is the time for you to trust. I'm sending you lots of love, and I'm going to jump into card number 2. Hey, welcome back. Welcome to your reading for card number 2. Okay, so I'm going to apologize for that. If you can hear the rooster, 2:30 in the afternoon, and the rooster's going off. So the way this works is they are Rumi cards. So I am going to read you some of what the book says about your particular card, and then I'll pull some cards to get some clarity around it and to ground it into earth and what this actually means for you in your life. Okay, so, and what's happening at the moment. So you have Sacred Soul Sister. Now I will actually flip the camera over because I don't know why, but this program that I'm using for my recordings is not that great. with the quality. So I'm actually going to find something else. If anybody knows a good program to use for recording, let me know. So Sacred Soul Sister, which is really cute because my business was called Soul Sister Skye until I changed it to Evolve with Skye. So that's really cool. All right, so sit back, relax. I'm going to take a couple of minutes for me to read this to you. I'm not going to read the whole book. I'm just going to read the intention, and then we'll get some clarity. Okay, so just enjoy what's happening right now. When you are conscious, a cloud of sadness surrounds you. When you are beyond consciousness, the moon rests in your arms. When you are conscious, the beloved moves out of your reach. When you are beyond consciousness, the ecstasy of love moves your way. When you are conscious, you are depressed. Like fall. That's interesting. When you are beyond consciousness, the winter cold feels like spring. All your wavering is due to your longing to be stable. Look for instability until you become stable. What an interesting message. Okay, so I love you. I am your other self. I am with you always, your partner on this soul journey. I am the you that you do not see. I am the you that speaks through intuition and instinct. I whisper and sing about my crazed truth telling to you through your dreams, through your body. I am the you that is wise, that trusts in life, that knows. I am the you that sees reality rather than appearance. I am the you that knows how to be happy and free. I get a feeling this is about you trusting your intuition. There is a valid point of view that we travel this path of our life journey alone. Our deepest descents into the psyche happen alone. We meet death alone and we come into the world alone. And yet there is a vaster perspective that we are never alone, that it would be impossible to really be alone. We are connected to all of life, and there is no such thing as being alone in reality, only in limited and temporary perception. So this is about your expanded consciousness, feeling expanded, feeling that expansion, feeling that connectedness, feeling that all. I'm going to read the next paragraph actually, because I feel like you need to hear this. As if such community were not enough, there is a partner, an ally who journeys with you from birth to death and beyond again and again. You have a sacred sister, a sister of your soul. She weaves the stories of truth through dreams and insights that come upon you as if from nowhere. Perhaps they drop into your mind or seem to erupt from within you, but that is her talking to you, demanding or reassuring, depending on what the occasion best calls for at that time. Okay. The invitation is for you to really tap into your intuition and really trust and remind you. There's actually a bit right here that I just flipped to. She has come to you through this oracle to remind you that everything is all right and that she has your back, no matter what appearances may seem to be to your more limited dog's eye consciousness. In the light of day, she is guiding you with her higher knowledge through circumstances and situations. This is beautiful. Okay. This oracle comes as confirmation that you're knowing, mysterious as it is, your sacred soul sister talking through you. Trust it and act or not accordingly. All right, I'm going to flip the camera over and let's get some tarot to ground this into the earthly plane. And I'm going to invite you to take a minute to feel into what that actually means for you about trusting your intuition. Trusting the voice. So Spirit, for the collective of card number 2. Oh, thank you. The Lovers. It's exactly. Not surprised. Oh, you've got the King of Wands as well. Number 1 had that too. So the Lovers. This can represent soulmate energy, but it's your soul. Being your own soulmate. It's, with the sacred soul sister, this is about like the connection to yourself, love, unconditional love, all, as above, so below, not being, it's not being in this world or out of this world. It's like, it's just everything. It just is in this world. Stand up, can you? Nope, you don't want to? Okay, just leave you there then. Um, and the King of Wands, group one had the King of Wands as well. This is about being adaptable to your surroundings, adaptable to your environment, taking aligned action, being more powerful than your limiting thoughts, or any attachments, unhealthy attachments that you have that are holding you back. It's about being more powerful than that, being stronger than that, that you have more power to be able to take action and keep moving forward without allowing your mind to hold you back. The lizard in the tarot represents being adaptable to its surroundings, being adaptable to its environment. Okay, so whatever is happening in your life at the moment, really connect to love, really connect to the collective, to consciousness, to your intuition. Know that there is higher being, a higher calling here. You've got a decision to make. There could be an indecision happening here. It's like you're in between two worlds right now. That's what this is. I feel like you're stuck in between two worlds, and you're like, a part of you is like got this conscious expansion and really connecting to unconditional love, but then the other part of you is like pulling you back, and your mind keeps pulling you back. Allow yourself to expand, allow yourself to grow, allow your consciousness to expand, allow yourself to question things from a deeper knowing, from going more within, rather than trying to understand everything intellectually. It's just that knowing. It's the knowing. Okay. And yeah, because with the Two of Wands, this can represent that there is indecision here, or just needing to move forward and look forward, at the new beginning, at the new journey, that there is this opportunity being presented to you for this fresh new energy. You don't have the Ace of Wands as yet. However, this is about taking action and doing it with love, doing it with unconditional love. You've got, this wand at the back here. This tells me, because it's connected to the concrete here, this tells me that there is one energy, one journey that has already, it's happened, it's here, but it's connected to the concrete. But he's not looking at that, because he's not looking at what's behind him. He's looking at what's in front of him. He's got the world in his hand. He's got his hand on his other wand, and he's like, yep, no, I just need to look forward. I need to look forward instead of looking back. And I feel like you're in the space of kind of like looking behind you at what's already been, but then also looking forward at like a redirection or a different journey, or even like just there's just feeling different and walking, like starting this new journey energetically. Like you might not be changing anything in the physical, but you might just feel different about life. And now you're going, you're making different choices. You're from a different place. You're really like connecting more here to soul, to intuition, to love, to unconditional love, to all. I feel like your consciousness is expanding. Okay, so what's the advice? What's the advice for, thank you, for group number 2, please, Spirit? Work, chip away at it. Okay, this could be actual work, but it's just, they're just saying, put the work in, do the work. You've got, maybe you already are doing the work, you've got chipping away at it. This is the Eight of Pentacles, is about working at something in order to get to the Ten of Pentacles, basically working at something to get to fulfillment. Okay, it's not like rushing in and boom, everything happens at once. It's like, just work at it, chip away at it. Take aligned action, but do it from a place of love. Do it with unconditional love. Allow this new journey to begin for you. Chip away at it. You will be successful. There's victory and success on the bottom of the deck. I just want one more with that Eight of Pentacles. Of course, you're going to give me 2 more. Am I going to take them? Yeah, I am. Because you've got, this one's first. You've got the Two of Pentacles here, which is about balance. It's about balancing resources, balancing responsibilities. It's toing and froing. Maybe, it could be that there is things happening in your life and you're like, well, it's one way and now it's this way and now it's this way and now it's this way. And it's like, because the Pentacles represents these earthly matters, material earthly matters. So it doesn't necessarily have to just be money. It's about all the earthly responsibilities that you have. But it is about the ship's going up and the ship's going down. So it's about just riding the ebb and flow of life, but balancing everything. So you might be balancing a whole lot of different things at once. You could be juggling a whole lot of different things at once. This guy is a juggler. um, but you're walking away from something that you're been emotionally attached to, and it's time to let it go. It needs to go, because where he's going, he's off on this other path, and this could be very specific for someone to actually change jobs, or to move away from something to do with work, because there is an indecision here. There is a do I, don't I, but I'm juggling all these resources, and I've got work, and but I'm going to walk away from something I have an emotional attachment to. So I feel like there is something specific here about somebody walking away from a job that they are emotionally attached to, something they've been doing for a long time, but they know that they need to walk away from it because they're trusting their intuition, and they can feel there's a calling here, to go on this path and go down this other pathway. And you've got independence here. Okay. So not needing anything from anyone, just doing your own thing, being independent, looking after yourself. Yeah, picking up you've got the 10 of Wands, just moving forward. If there's if there's something that's been heavy on you, if this decision that you're needing to make has been heavy on you, leaving something behind and going towards something else, then, this is about lifting those wands. Like, it's been heavy. It could be heavy, but he's putting one foot in front of the other. There's a whole lot of changes going on here with the Tower, and that's okay. It needs to happen, because they're telling you to take a leap of faith, take a chance. I feel like this is really specific for somebody, or even a few of you, that it's time for you to really take a chance on something. Now is the time for you to do that. Now, I know, we're in Mercury retrograde, starts today, and that some people, say, oh, don't do anything during a Mercury retrograde. However, for me, that's not how I operate. I'm just more mindful at looking at the details during a Mercury retrograde, because life doesn't need to stop. It does slow down, but it means slow down and look at things really clearly. Take your time with things, take your time with choices. There's nothing in here about rushing this choice. It's just about taking your time, trusting your intuition, going within. You can still make that choice. Just do it from more of an authentic place. Okay. So I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to drop into card number 3. Thank you for being here. Sending you lots of love. Hey, hi. Card number 3. What's happened to my light? Just changed. I did turn the light on though, so maybe that's probably why. Okay. So if you chose card number 3 in the Rumi cards, you chose Blessing of Al Hakim. Okay. It's actually quite, have a look at that. It's like a reflection there. I mean, and I don't mean the reflection from my screen on the card. I mean, there's actually like a reflection there. It's like there's a bit of a portal here too, and there's a lot. If you take notice of like all of the colors, there's lots of blue, so that can represent communication. Yellow is about clarity. Looks like there's a bit of a portal there. I feel like this card's going to be talking about communication, getting clarity. However, the way this is going to work is I'm going to read you a bit of the card from the Rumi book, and then we'll get some clarity from doing some tarot. I'm not going to read you the whole part of what's in the book. I'm going to read you the main intention and whatever else comes out. Okay, so Blessings of El Hakim. Sell your cleverness and buy bewilderment. Okay? Cleverness is opinion. Bewilderment is vision. The gift of wisdom, the blessing of El Hakim, gurgles up from your heart. Her blessing is evoked by life, like the laughter of a babe, joyfully responding to the playful tickle of the mother's hand. Wisdom can make divine sense of anything, especially of that where logic is blinded. How I revere the blessing of El Hakim, of wisdom, for she is precious and welcome to me now and always, the dear friend who brings me such peace. Okay. A blessing of divine wisdom of Al Hakim is being ministered to your soul. Yeah, clarity. You're going to be getting clarity. Watched over by Rumi himself, this is soul medicine. It is a spiritual gift of healing, prophecy, insight, and the capacity to surrender any impatient claim for what you cannot yet have. As you receive this gift, this blessing, which happens at a soul level, your attitude to life becomes more curious, open, still, and receptive. You no longer have to drive the unfoldment of your desires into form. You rest in assurance that your daily application and effort is enough. There's a bit of a theme going on with these cards. And so is your surrender. Mental anguish is soothed, and you are able to accept the unfathomable nature of divinity in its expression of itself as life. You become comfortable with the reality that the price of being closer to the divine is the giving up of your need to always understand. Now, if card number 2 kind of resonated with you as well, I would invite you to check it out because it's very similar. Yeah. This oracle comes with special guidance to bring you peace. Look to the old ways, to the ancient wisdom teachings that run as one vein of life, giving love through all traditions. Okay, let's see what comes out in the tarot. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Let's have a look. I'm going to flip the camera over so that you can see what cards come out. So, Spirit, for the blessing of Al Hakim. Righto. Let's see what comes out. Yeah, there's communication and clarity. There's a bit of purple. Oof, Wheel of Fortune, a bit of destiny, something turning in your favor. You've got the Eight of Cups, so you're letting go of something, walking away from something that you're emotionally attached to. Once again, like I said, and if number 2 resonated with you as well, check it out because I also got this card. And it was about getting clarity. Oh, we've got the Death card. Yeah, look, honestly, something's ending here. It's destiny and you got to let it go. You're walking away from it. You know that you need to walk away from it. It's transformation. It's going to be worth it. This change that is happening here. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Okay, so I feel like if you've chosen this card, I feel like you know. I feel like you already know, and I feel like the communication is already happening. You're hearing it from spirit, but then you're speaking it as well. So you're saying things, or you're planning on saying something to people, or you have been communicating with the people that you need to communicate with to allow for yourself to emotionally detach or just walk away from whatever is no longer on your path, like no longer in your journey. Yeah, it's ending. It's ended, it's ending, it's transforming. Something has to end here in order for the new to come up here with the sun. Okay. I love you too, baby girl. So with this card as well, like there's somebody here on the ground. They're dead, they're out, they're done. They also have a crown near them. And then you have this person here. He looks like a bit of a priest, but he's also got a crown on his head. And he's actually looking at this guy and he's like, thank you. Thank you for doing that. I needed you to do that. I needed you to get to end this. So then, you know, this new can transform. So there is ending here. And it's energetically happening, it's divinely happening, and it's like your spirit is like, oh, thank you for doing that. Your mind is like, thank you for moving me forward, thank you for bringing in this transformation. This is what I needed. It's your destiny for this transformation to happen, and it will be worth it. The Seven of Pentacles is, you know, this guy's looking at his abundance, he's looking at his pile, he's looking at his harvest. He's been out, he's been digging, he's been harvesting, and he's looking at his harvest and he's like, yep, I've done the work, I've been harvesting, And it's like, you know, is the harvest going to be worth it? I've been putting all of this work in. Is it going to be worth it? Yeah, it's going to be worth it. Let's have a look. Why is it going to be worth it? What comes with this? What comes with all of this communication and this clarity? Stand your ground. We've got the Seven of Wands here. So what is coming with it is a bit of resistance. You needing to actually protect your energy right now. And he's wound up. I mean, look at his face. He looks like he's ready for a battle. But the way that I'm actually feeling this energy and the way that I'm reading this is the way this energy is all playing out together is it's telling me like you need to protect your energy right now. Yeah, because there's a new beginning happening here. You got the Ace of Wands. The universe is offering you this new beginning. So you need to protect your energy right now. You need to stand your ground because this new energy is coming in here. The universe's hand, like it's God's hand that is offering this to you, going here. Here's this new beginning that you have been wanting, and it's part of your destiny. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. We are transforming the energy for you. You have done the work, but you just need to allow for it though. Like don't resist the energy, don't resist the change, but protect your energy at the same time. Yeah, okay. So then you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Be resourceful during this time. This is feminine energy, so it's about being intuitive while you also be resourceful. Grounding, yeah, the energy is here, and now it's going to be grounding into earth, and you're going to see it actually play out through your resources is what I'm hearing. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's really resourceful. She's independent. She's great at looking after herself. She trusts her intuition when making choices about money. She can integrate the two. You know, even if you're a man watching this, there's still that feminine energy within you to trust your intuition when making choices about your material life. You could be a business owner as well, and it could be like that you're actually got an intuitive business. I just heard maybe you're an intuitive. It was weird. It was like an intuitive business leader, intuitive business coach. Yeah, there's just a lot around this feminine independence here. The feminine, the nurturing, honestly, this card is more for me coming out more around intuition with money, trusting your intuition with money and being resourceful and where you're moving forward here. Thank you. Yeah, you're completing a journey. You're completing a cycle here. Absolutely. Taking action, moving forward. I feel like this week, allow for the energy to complete and transform into this new beginning for you. Yep. Okay. Allow for it, allow for it, allow for it. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, there is this new beginning. I'm not going to keep doing any more cards now. Look, trust the process. There's a whole new beginning energetically. You've got a lot of cards here that are telling, there's actually quite a few major arcana here that are telling me there is a huge transformation happening for you energetically. Shifting, changing, ending things, new beginnings happening here. Trust the process while this happens. Trust your intuition while you're making resourceful choices. And yeah, here we go. The sun, new beginning, blessings. You've set intentions, and now the garden is growing. It's about to bloom. All right, that's exciting. Yeah, nice. All right, maybe you've had. Nope, not even going to do that. Okay, nope, we're going to leave it there. Okay. They're like, nope, that's it. Don't say anymore. Don't overdo it. Don't keep talking just because you enjoy talking, Skye. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. If you want a personal reading, links in the comments. Lots of love. Thank you for being here.